Who needs caffeine when we got matches this exciting? And again, the lack. We always have tweet.
Harmon,
Hi guys. Hey.
congratulations on the win. That was an incredibly
Thanks.
intense match. Your heart must be racing right now.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad? It was a breeze, right?
We lost
So,
last spawn. I was a bit nervous.
You're a little bit nervous. Okay.
Why wouldn't you be nervous? You won!
Yeah, I would have thought you'd be
Yay.
more nervous on your pick. That's what I was sort of picturing because, I mean, the pressure's on your pick to win every time, right?
What do you mean?
Tiebreaker. In the tiebreaker, I mean like each team gets a pick for the tiebreaker.
Yeah, the rules aren't clear. Not really.
Oh,
It was
they're
hard
clear
to
enough.
choose.
Yeah,
They're clear
yeah.
enough when you read it before, and you have to
Yeah, I guess
sort
so,
it
yeah.
out during the match.
You guys spent a long
It's
time working that out, I guess.
Can you
But,
make nets up?
Sorry?
Nets up? He's
What about
above
Netsat?
in the channel.
Oh, is Netsat coming here too? Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
User was moved to your channel.
And Netsat,
Hi,
congratulations to you as
Netsat.
well.
Congratulations
Thank you.
to both of you.
So you
Thank you,
guys,
thank you.
you're happy with the win then, yeah?
Yep.
Are you pleased with the performance, or were you expecting to win by more, or how do you think it went?
Not pleased with the performance.
Oh, so there's going to be some work to be done before you face AE next week then?
Sure, well, we had a lot of problems with Phil by the River all week in our training matches. Didn't seem like we solved them.
Well, Legend, I think it was partly some mistakes, but I mean, obviously you solved it in the end, and you got the win on the field by the river, so you can't be too disappointed. I mean, you got the win, that's what counts. Now you got time to prepare for the next match.
Of course, of course.
So, were you expecting to win before the match, or you didn't really know what was going to come, or what did you think before the match?
Harmon? Well, Harmon always expects us to win.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Harmon's always confident. Okay, good. And
Gentlemen,
okay, so you were expecting to. So if you're expecting to win, you probably were expecting to win by a little bit more than a tiebreaker. But alright, that's fair enough.
I have a question.
And you're a top 4 team. Go ahead, yeah.
top 4, congratulations. Even if you lose now, you still got a lot of prestige. But it
Still
came
very
down
respectable.
to a tiebreaker.
Not
which
interested.
was- you want to be top.
Of course.
It's good. Aim for the skies. But it came down to a really tense tiebreaker, but it didn't seem like it had to be that way. Why do you guys kind of flop on Field by the River there? Did you get scared or something, or?
Well, as I
Other
just
side
mentioned,
didn't win as we
problems on
expected.
Phil by the River.
No, wait, if one of you speaks at a time, that'd be a lot easier for us.
Okay, North side didn't went as we expected, and then North have a little advantage when we lost first round. We kinda went that direction.
Yeah, I mean, there was a point where Legend won 3 rounds, I think, and you only got 2 kills, and they were both Nedsats.
Yeah.
So that's yeah, that was very, very dominant. Did you not think of like maybe going like all cav in that last round or something? Was that not an option for you?
There was an idea, but we didn't go for it.
Do you think that perhaps you could have made it work, or you think it just was a stupid idea, maybe?
I think it can work, but it's risky if the other team plays well. Can surprise someone, but we thought we can do it without trolling them with
Fair
full
enough.
calf.
Well, I mean, a troll, if it's a troll, it's still a win. Guys, just an update, we're not going to be bringing you Renegades versus Tonic Knights, because I think they are... I don't think Teutonic have enough players. They're a Turkish-based team, so they're going to be leaving and playing it next Sunday.
Is
We'll
it
carry on
8-8?
with the interview. Yeah, they had another tiebreaker as well, with 8-8, yeah. Mental.
We thought it was gonna happen, but unfortunately.
Well, yeah,
Teutonic
we knew
did not.
that there's like every match right now after this is going to be really close. I think obviously it's not surprising that AE had the most one-sided match. It's AE, but like yeah, 2 tiebreakers in the quarterfinals. It's surprising, but not that surprising.
Surprising,
So,
but not that surprising. It's half a shock. What? I
So,
find it
I was like,
amazing.
did you want you? Nah, then Like, you said you weren't that pleased with your performance. Is there any area in particular you thought you were lacking in? Like any class you didn't think played very well?
I think we mainly just overthought our tactics. We have had a lot of training matches, as I said, and some of them didn't go as well as we hoped, so keep adjusting, and maybe we over-adjusted some things because of the opponents we have played.
Hmm. So you think you need some more sort of general tactics and a more like a sort of standard approach, rather than like trying to do specific things too much. Is that right?
I would say the tactics we started out by playing as Rodak, as you just mentioned, that went horribly wrong with 0 kills, except for me getting a few. That was something new. We hadn't trained because what we had been doing in trainings didn't work so well, so we tried something new, which was obviously a bad idea.
And so, what do you think it was that went different in the tiebreaker round? How do you think you managed to win it in the end?
Well, we went back to the tactic we've been running for the last 2 weeks in training.
Okay, you preferred that, and what was that tactic then specifically? I mean, what was the difference? Do you think?
Mainly positioning, but also number of infantry versus number of cavalry and archers
Yeah.
or crossbows.
Yeah, only 2 cavalry.
I will say.
I was surprised.
Oh, sorry. No, your
I
strategy
was just saying I was
on
surprised.
Village was pretty tight, I gotta say. Like, hence why you picked
Yeah, very
it.
solid defense. Is Village a map you feel comfortable on? Is it something you've been training a lot of, or?
We've been playing them up for like a few years, so
Yeah,
we
exactly.
feel comfortable with it.
It's something we
I
mentioned
think
in
we
the
have.
stream as well. Like, because IG being around for a lot longer, like you obviously have more experience when Village was being played a lot more compared to Legend when they kind of came around and they started being serious in I guess WNL2, where Village wasn't even part of it. So yeah, I think that was definitely a part of the difference there. But I think I put it down just to that. I think that you guys just played better today overall, but there wasn't much in it obviously.
Thanks.
So going forward, is there? I mean, is there part of your what are you going to be working on the most to improve?
I'm not playing Field by the River.
Well, fortunately, this is the last time it comes up in the rotation. Are you happy with the maps next week? Maps and factions?
What are they?
Um,
Well,
you put me on the spot
what problem
here.
did you have with Field of the River? Why don't you like it? You guys didn't do good on it. What makes you not like that map?
Too open is it? I guess for you guys, maybe.
I think it's just too one-sided. It's too hard to win rounds with Rodak versus any open good faction on an open map.
Yeah, I think
So,
that's right.
well, we kinda thought the map would go like 3 to 4 rounds as Nords on both sides, and then any round you could get as Rodak would just be a win.
Mm.
But obviously we failed our own Rodak side, our own Nord side.
Well, I think Legend are very tough. Obviously, they got not Toby and Peter playing as Cav, which is a massive influence, and like Kai is just really good as well. And Arena with that jump shot on you, Harmon, he must have been gutted.
Yeah.
Oh, that was brutal. But I mean, the rounds they won as well, they were very close. I mean, they won a couple of flag rounds. I thought that was perhaps a mistake you were making, too passive about some of the flags. And like there was one where they just got there in the nick of time, and it was just really like they scraped by, I think, to get that tiebreaker.
Yes, they did. They worked really hard to get it, but
Yeah, they played well. Can't take anything away from them.
Yeah, of course. The semi-final maps, they're going to be Frosty Battle, Rodox versus Saranids, and Valoran Swallow versus Vegas. You like those?
Okay. Yeah, I like those maps, I think.
You like Valoran?
It's okay. I think we have better maps, but I think that one is okay.
Well, it's the scene of a major AE defeat in the past, obviously to Renegades, the famous loss they took in WNL2. So I assume you'll be hoping to recreate that. What do you think of your opponent then, if you're happy with the maps?
About
yes, you guys
AE?
gotta face AE.
Yeah, what do you think of that?
It's tough.
You think you can beat them?
Easily.
Easily. He says.
Easily.
It's beautiful. But I'll take the confidence.
We'll see. They're probably the best team around recently, but we won't give up before the match.
You're not intimidated?
Of course.
I don't think so.
What do you think it is about A that makes them the best team around? Like, what are their threats specifically for you?
They have former IG players. That's that's good.
That's the secret.
Yeah, that's part of it, definitely. Although actually, most of their squad isn't IG anymore, I guess. Really, like I don't know.
Yeah,
It's not
there was some
as bad
rotation.
as it was. It's not as IG as it used to be, at least.
That's true. I think a big advantage they've had is having the same roster for such a long time.
Yeah.
Now they're finally changing a bit, which might give us a small edge. But I mean, we've been changing roster frequently between each tournament, so maybe they'll see what it's like when you have to change roster.
But it's the RG organization that keeps the new recruits in check and gets the roster changing. You know, it minimizes the effect of the roster change, I guess, right? Because I just organized.
That's what we're trying to accomplish, at least.
You feel confident with your teammates?
Yes, we have more good players in than we can play.
Yeah, well, you played Foams this week for the first time. How were you happy with his performance?
I guess he earned it. So
He earned it. He tweeted, and therefore you guys let him in. That's totally why.
He is our resident tweeter.
I am curious about something, since the highlight of this match really was the tiebreaker, since it's so rare for that to happen. The tiebreaker took a while to happen. What was going on in TeamSpeak while you guys were getting that organized? And on top of that, why didn't you guys duel?
Want me to take that?
yeah, dude.
I think we wanted to play the default rules, but it seems like the French guys had a bit of trouble understanding exactly what the rules was. So we were just fooling around in CS, upping the spirit, which obviously helped.
Yeah, I kind of
we finally got around to play.
Keeping those spirits high.
So duel was off the cards then? No chance of a duel ever?
Was that ever really seriously considered at all, like, by anyone?
Not from our side. We like battle.
I thought IG had real men, and real men duel.
That's not. I don't agree with that. That's not an opinion of MBTV at all. But,
I'm just all for duels.
Is it because well, I mean, say if you'd had a different team, would you have considered dueling? Like, if you'd had not the players, which may or may not be Peter and Toby, if it was like a different team and you thought you were more confident, would you have considered dueling, or is it just like a flat no for you because it's battle mode?
I think we wouldn't. That's my opinion.
Nets seem to have a different view on that.
No, I'm just saying we have some players that can duel equally with Toby and Pierre, in my opinion, but we don't like duels. This is not a tournament about duels. It would be not an optimal way to make the conclusion of a match, in my eyes.
I can understand that.
Well,
Because,
actually, I kind of disagree with that because it's in the rules. Like, as long as it's in the rules, then that's what the tournament's about. It's not like there's not something else which defines what the tournament's about. It's about what's in the rules. And if the rules has duels in it, then that's part of the tournament. It's like, I don't really see the problem with it.
That's true, but for IG, the tournament is about teamwork, and there's not much teamwork in dueling.
All right.
Yeah, as a team, you rise and fall, and it seems like at the end, if it's all decided by one player, like, where's the team in that? I can see that.
I respect it. I respect the decision completely. Like, I think that's fine. I probably something I would agree with as well, but I don't think it's like.
Yeah,
it's kind of
but yeah, we want to say
to say it's not like it's not part of the tournament.
Open your mind. For
it's
duels.
Theoretically, it's just as valid a part of the tournament as any sort of other tie-breaking resolution. Like it's in the rules. It's written there.
Of course, I didn't say otherwise, but you asked me why we didn't want to duel.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Yes.
I just don't want to dissuade anyone from dueling in the future because we'd love to have a tiebreaker duel on MBTV.
At some point.
We have to get that new interface up, I think. So you guys definitely going to beat A, as you said. Easy, and we'll hold you to that.
We will. Those
do you have
words
any,
might as well be written in stone.
Do you have any shout outs you want to make? Anyone you want to say hi to or anything like that? Anything you want to promote, maybe?
Thanks to our friends from Renegades from training a lot with us.
Is that it?
And Harmon, do you wish to shout out to anything you saw, any teammate you saw particularly well?
Or just an opportunity to promote something, maybe? I don't know.
I can understand. These guys are
He
tired.
doesn't have any.
You know how hyped that was and the energy to realize that it all hangs on the next few matches? Like, I can get it. These men are tired. But we thank you so much for being on here, though.
I'm going to give a shout out to the IG team and the players just because the captains aren't doing it. Come on, guys. Give them a shout out to your teammates. They're watching you. They want to hear from you.
Okay, a shout out to our infantry players, which is Siphon, Folmes, Ollie, Kagan, and Harmon, myself. And to our cavalry players, Corey, Siphon, Harmon again, and our archers, Svea, Tommy, and just a second. Well,
It's awesome.
That's
Recognition
awesome, yeah. That's
by the
beautiful.
captains. That's what people
Exactly,
want.
yeah. They'll be pleased. They'll be pleased with that.
They
They
will
want
be.
to get a mention. All right.
Don't forget Rempika.
oh,
Well,
yeah,
never would.
Rembeck played as well, and Bowclear played as well.
Beautiful. Don't forget those players at all.
Oh, and Tommy is
Especially
reminding me
Bogler
a shout
played
out.
brilliantly as well.
Actually, we want to shout out to our sponsor as well.
Who's sponsored?
Okay.
Because, yeah, we got a sponsor. It's Freaky. It's a t-shirt company.
Really?
Fantastic.
Freaky.
Indeed.
How do you spell that? PH?
Yeah,
or
can
is
you
it
can you
F?
give us like how can we what do they do? Can you tell us how can we get to them or how can we I mean a
Yeah,
t-shirt
just
company?
have to find the link. But it's a gaming wear company which want to promote themselves in the community, so we have arranged a deal with them.
Oh, great.
That is pretty
That's
breakthrough.
freaky. Is that freaky.com then or
Freaky
something, or-
shirts.
Is there a way we can find them? Or if we Google freaky, I mean how is that spelled? Is that FREA?
I need a second to find it on our forum. Harmon, talk for a bit.
Forgot about Venjik and Cyber.
No, every player is important.
IG.
Yeah, give them all a shout out. That's lovely. I can't find freaky. I gotta say,
Well, we
I
could
don't know-
always
I
put
don't know where they
that on the thread.
but it's great to hear some sponsorship in the scene, and
Yeah, and that means like your clan is important enough to get a sponsor. That's pretty amazing. Like,
exactly, yeah.
hats off to you for that.
If you want, we can give you a second just to sort of help you provide the link for that. And one of the reasons we do these interviews is so people can help promote sponsors if they have them.
You can also buy
yeah.
t-shirt with IG logo if you want.
Got a
if
link
you're our fans.
for their site now. It is just freaky.com. Just didn't
Oh, it's
remember.
freaky with a PH.
I figured.
freakywithaph.com.
Well, there'll come some.
We can pop that on stream for a little
I
second
will.
as well.
Yes, buy a shirt.
I've
for
got
IG.
it. It's up there already. No, don't worry about it, man.
Oh, wait, what?
I put it up already.
What am I doing? Alright, there we go.
So there you go, guys. Check out that, the IG sponsors, and
Buy an official IG shirt and
Buy an
wear
official
it when
IG
you're
shirt.
watching the stream for the next match against AE.
I'm sure that's lovely. I love an IG shirt. Looks pretty cool as well, the little symbol on that. I like it a lot.
Yeah,
you can see it
it's
on the
designed
site?
by Archivist.
Has anyone got it then? Has anyone like in your team? Have they bought it and that?
Oh, we
Yeah,
gotta
it's
put
been
the
ordered
shirt up if
already.
there's an image. These guys did a tiebreaker.
The link is here. You can bring that up.
Break it.
Okay, we'll get a picture of the shirt.
We joked in
We
the
get
NA scene about teams having shirts, but you guys actually done it.
Yeah, sick. We expect to see you at some lands on Bannerlord if they go down, wearing your team shirts.
There we go. We're gonna put this on stream to commemorate this awesome match. One of the most exciting I've seen, guys. It's been a pleasure to commentate on.
Yeah, that's beautiful. So yeah, best of luck with the team. Best of luck with the match versus AE and the sponsorship and everything. You had your shout outs. E-Man, any final thoughts?
No, I'm just thank you, gentlemen, for coming on here, and I hope you guys win so that we may speak to you again.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not the last we see you.
Hopefully we can get some IG presence on Horse and Sword, some different representation, because Foam's webcam sucks. And he's just a gossip anyway.
So.
But we do love him. We love him tweeting, really. That's where his key role is. So anyway, thanks very much for coming to speak to us, guys. Thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for semi-final matches coming up next week. We're going to try and stream both of them. Hopefully they won't be at the same time. That would be a disaster.
You think
But that's what
maybe
we can do for that.
we could stream the tiebreaker that has to happen between Renegades?
Who knows? We'll announce this. We'll announce it on Twitter, so definitely follow me on Twitter to find that out. But in the meantime, good night, guys. Take care.
See you.